Hi everyone, Ayush here, and I'm again welcome all you to this is the fourth talk of morning videos that I'm creating for the past 3 days, and I'm really feeling very happy because earlier I tried many times to make the videos like this, but I got stuck. I don't know why, because maybe I did not find any type of frame and type of place where I can place the phone and make a video. But now I got a very good place, and you can see the background of me. It's a totally very beautiful scene at the morning, and in morning we already know the chirping of birds that you can hear, and so many birds were there here just before 5 minutes ago. But so let's ignore this all and let's feel this nature and let's talk something important. So today in this video I would like to explain a very important thing that every supervisor, every manager in the company should know. And maybe they already know, they might know, but what is my uh, intention of making this video is just simple to make myself understand that I have learned this topic, I have understand this topic, and I can make understand other people's this topic in a very easy way. So let's discuss about hierarchy of control. So what do you mean by hierarchy of control is simple. In any company we have hazards that I already told about. Hazards are anything that can cause problem, that can cause harm to people or the asset of the company. So if there is a hazard in any company, we need to reduce that hazard. To reducing that hazard or to eliminate or to totally remove that hazard, we have to follow one hierarchy. See, in any company, whenever we see any hazard, we just tell to the workers, hey bro, just wear the PPs, wear the helmet, wear the shoes. So without thinking that whatever action that we are taking to reduce that hazard is not meet that hierarchy. Why? Because when we say any persons to just go and wear PPs, so we have to know that the PPs comes at last position in terms of mitigating the hazard. The PP comes at last, so we need to try at least first. If first one not working, we need to try for the second. So likewise we have five hierarchy of control, and we'll try to know one of each of them by one. So for that, let's start with first step. The first step of hierarchy of control is elimination. So elimination means to completely removal of the hazard. Like in any company, just you just think there is a pit hole. Pit hole means there is a gadda in any company, and all workers are going around and they have to work around them for the all time. So rather than or instead of making only barricade, like what we can simply do, if there is a gadda available in any company or any place, we just simply took some cones and we put some barricades around them, so that it can reduce the risk. But the risk is all still available now. Why? Because many people are have naughty minds, so they can just remove that, or they can push that cones inside the pits. So the hazard is still exists. So to remove that hazard completely, what we can do, we need to try for the first we'll try elimination. So elimination, what we do, we simply take some soil or anything, we put the soil in the pits, and we fill the we'll fill the pit, and by filling the pit, the ground is totally at the ground level, so that we can um, eliminate that hazard. Now the risk is zero. Now no need to put barricade or anything. We just completely remove that hazard. So by this the elimination system works. But what happens in sometimes we don't have the choice to remove that hazard completely. So we'll go to the second step, where substitution. Substitution means basically replacing the hazard, replacing the serious hazard with safer one. Means if we can't replace the hazard, if we can't remove the hazard, we replace that hazard with any safer option. Like why? during any welding works, many people use the chemical types of cleanser to clean any materials or to clean the metals or to clean the equipments also. So in substitution what we do is simply um, remove that chemical based solution through water based solution. When water based solution will be there, so because when we talk about chemicals, so when chemicals is also using and at the same time welding work also going, so that time it can, there is a chance of getting fire occur. So to mitigate that hazard, to substitute, we need to replace that chemical based to water based. When water based chemicals or cleansers are using, that time the risk is very low. So same work, same procedure, but the substitution will make this job more easier. And if substitution is also not possible, so we need to go for engineering control. So the third point is the third part of the hierarchy of control is engineering control. In engineering control, what we simply do, uh, we actually have to keep the peoples away from that hazard. Engineering means, we just think engineering means we need to provide some engineering controls, some engineering things, so that we can remove the people. So I'll take the example of my plant also. In my plant there are so many trommels, and in the trommels there are so many all types of open conveyors was there. Conveyors, you already know, that's a type of belt. So the conveyor belts are there. So and there is a very high chance if people is working there at the conveyor belt or for cleaning or any purpose, that time their clothes or their hands got stuck in that conveyor, and so that they can got injured. But rather than see, if there is a hazard, if we have to run our company, we can't eliminate that hazard, we can't substitute that hazard, so we'll take engineering control. Engineering control means we can put some barriers, like some guards around that belts, so that if the belt is running here, we put some guard here, so that people can't touch that directly, so people are suddenly away from that hazard. So this is how the engineering control works. Now the fourth one comes, that is uh, administrative control. Administrative control means, administrative controls is totally about rules and regulations of the company. Like see, if let's take one example. If we see some workers are directly uh, climbing to the scaffold, like a scaffold, you already know, scaffold is basically a temporary working platform that is used to carry out man or material if working at height. So simply what we do, if you see some workers are climbing at height, uh, and they're not so much um, educated about how to climb on work at height and how to wear the harness. So um, during this fourth rank in administrative control, what we can do, we'll take one rule, we'll propose one rule, we introduce one rule, that only trained persons can go to the upside using full body harness, using safety belts. So we need to train the peoples, we need to uh, put some posters like only 10 people are allowed, and we can just simple things we can do. For that we provide training, we introduce the permit to work, because when we introduce permit to work it basically comes under the administrative control. When permit was comes for me to sign, so I'll first go and check all the areas should be clean, all the uh, fall protection will be there or not. So after checking all the things, so now it will be okay for them to use that. And at last, the at last comes the PPs, that every persons know that PPs should come first, but no, PP is the last protection. That no one knows, but we need to know that PP comes very last, because PP cannot do anything with the hazard. PP cannot control the hazard, PP cannot reduce the hazard, PP cannot eliminate the hazard. What PP can do, PP can just save you from that hazard. just save the person and not the fully save. It can save you minor. Okay, so when PPs comes, like in my company also there is a drummers which produce so much noise. That noise level is I think 120 decibel, more than 120 decibel. So at that time we cannot reduce, we cannot eliminate, we cannot substitute, because drummers should be there to do recycling or to segregation. So what we can do at last, we provide some earplugs to the workers. So please wear the earplugs, and you can do there, you can do your work there. Because when you wear earplugs, so earplug can mitigate the risk, like can reduce the noise level at some basis. But still the hazard is exist, and many people what they ignore the noise and they continuously work in the same noise. And when I warn them that bro, you can lose your hearing power if you continuously work at the thermal pipe, or you can continuously work at the plant with this huge noise, so it will expose you to loss your hair also. But what, why the comes first, we have to take control, because they all are totally uneducated. So we need to educate them, and whenever I educate them, at the same time they got very serious and they ask for me, sir please give me some earplug. So at the same time they ask they ask for earplugs, but we need to I need to educate them all the time. Every 2 or 3 days I need to educate them, bro please wear earplugs, please wear helmets, please wear this, because when we cannot do anything with the hazard, we just simply we have to do with the PPE. So this is all for today. So before telling every person that please wear PPE, we need to think, can we reduce that hazard, can we mitigate that hazard, can we replace, can we eliminate. If nothing will work, then it comes to PPE. So through that videos I just wanted to share this thing, and I'm very happy that I have talked for continuously 12 minutes without taking notes. Actually I have made one note of video script, but I didn't get the time to read and write, because when I get the flow, the words are automatically comes in my mind. So this is a very good achievement of me, and I definitely think that if I continue continuously making this video, then I'll definitely got the uh, change in my speaking, also change in my personality also.